What is up, guys? This is That King back with another video teaching you guys how to make an advanced text editor using Python 2.7 and Wix Python. So now today we're going to finish up what we did in the last video. So in the last video we created our file menus, or all of our menus. So we've got file, edit, preferences, help here, and basically we want these menu items to actually do something. So that's what we're going to do today. So basically you're not going to have to write any code up until this point. So I'm going to just create a comment right here and say start new code here. That's just to show me where it is. Now I'm gonna do this part after the, let's see, well yeah, we will need to put in a little bit of code. I'm gonna go right up here right after we do our init. So we're gonna create two more or three more variables. So we're gonna say one we're gonna call dir name and just set it equal to empty string, and the other we're gonna call it file name, and we're going to also set it equal to an empty string. These two variables are going to hold the current directory and the name of the file that you're working on. That way we can actually do better save functions. So and then we're also going to need a I did this when I first created this, and I really like this idea. It makes it easier. So we'll create another one called line numbers enabled, and we're going to set it to true. So this is for the toggle the line numbers column that we had in our preferences menu that we built. So whenever the user clicks that, it's basically going to check and see if this variable is true, and if it is, set it to false, and if not, set it to true. So so it toggles it on and off like that. Now down here after your self show, you want to go out of the init function. So we're going to leave it alone for now, and now we're going to start writing all of our event functions. So we're going to need to write an event function for each one of our file menu items. So we'll start, I'm just going to go kind of in order. So I'm going to call all these like on. So on new, I'm going to capitalize new, and of course you have to give it self, and then you can say E or you can say event, but I'm going to say E just for shorthand. This is going to create a new file. So a new file, we want to set the file name equal to a blank string. We'll keep the dir name though, because we want to keep the current working directory. So now we're going to just reset the text editor to blank. So that's what this set value method is going to do for it. And that's really it for the on new. You'll notice a lot of these functions are really short due to the style text control actually having a lot of built-in methods. So yeah, so now we're going to do on open, and for this one I'm going to use a try except thing, so that in case, when you're doing file input output, it's possible to get errors. So basically if you want to keep on testing this program over and over, do not use the try and except thing. Just put in what I type for try, and unindent it. So I'm going to create a variable for a dialog box. I'm going to say wix.fileDialog, give it the self argument. Now this argument is going to be the title for it, so I'll say choose a file, and then we want to give it the directory, so self.dir name, and these are going to be this is like the types that you can use. So I'm going to use *** star, so that's kind of saying okay, you can use all file types. Now we give it the lastly the fd open is just a like an ID inside Wix. So now we've got to basically check to see, this is how Wix does its dialogue. So if that show modal is equal to ID okay, then we want to actually get the contents of it. So basically that's saying if the user has clicked open, then do this stuff. So self.filename equals DOG or dialog.get file name. It's really that easy. Now self.dir equals DOG.get, you guessed it, directory. And that function is, that part really makes that easy. So now we've got to actually open our file. So we're going to say f equals open os.path.join. I believe I imported os. No, I did not. So we're going to need to import os. Alright, now because OS is going to properly join these paths according to your operating system. So now I'm going to say self.dir self.filename, and give it the R for read, because we're just doing input here, input from the file stream. So now we want to set the value of the text control equal to the text inside that file. And now we can go ahead and close our file, and lastly we can say dog.destroy. So there you go. Now we need to do an accept statement, and in my original one I did dialogues, just like showing a little error thing, so I'll do that for this one. But for any other try accept things, I'll just print out a little error thing in the accept. So for this one, I'll show you guys how to do the error thing. So basically you want to do another dialog, but this time it's going to be a Wix.message dialog. Give it self and give it a title. So couldn't open the file, then I'm just say like error or whatever, and 009, oh no, not 009, yeah, give it a Wix.icon. So I'm gonna say error icon. So now this is going to basically just pop up a small window, and it's gonna say, you know, error, and then it's gonna have a little red circle with an X in it. That's the icon for error. And then just do the the dog dot show modal, oops, then dog dot destroy, and that will just, you know, pop it up, let you click OK, and then destroy it. I don't know why I accidentally did that. Alright. So now we are done with the open function. So now we need to do on save self.e, and this one's going to be try f equals open os.path.join, the dir name and the file name, and then we want to write to this one. So we'll do f.write self.control.get value, and then f.close. So that's just going to fill that file with the current text in our editor. Now for our accept, I'm just going to say print couldn't actually no, this one I do have to do some. So inside our accept here, we're going to do another try accept. So basically we're going to try to save it as its current file, but if that file does not exist already, it's going to give an error. So then we're going to try to save as. So we're going to do that. So we'll say dog equals wix.file dialog self save file as self.dir give it a title, so untitled wix.fd save, and then put a pipe character, and then wix.fd overwrite prompt. So basically that's going to prompt you if you try to save it as something that already exists. So now we'll say if dlg.showModal is equal to wix.idok, then we want to say we want to reset the file name stuff to the proper ones. So get file name, and get the directory. Now we want to actually open our file. So os.path.join self.dirname self.filename, and then give it the write character because we're writing to this file. And then we'll say f.write self.control.getValue. Then you can go ahead and close your file. And lastly, dlg.destroy to get rid of our window. Now we're going to do our accept here, and I'm just going to say pass. So basically, if you try to save but it doesn't exist, so it tries to save as, and for some reason you get an error there, it's just going to pass and get, Now for the save as, we're really just going to do the same thing we just did. Actually, it is literally just the same thing. So I'm going to copy this and boom, just like that. Of course, now unindent it one. Alright. And I believe, yep, that is it for our own save as. Now we need the close, and this one's really easy. Self.close true. Boom, done. That's the built-in method. So now we need to do the edits, which are all really quick. So on this one, self.control.undo. It's really that easy. Right, now we do redo self.control.redo on select all, select all, there we go, on copy self.e control.copy. See what I mean? It makes it really easy because all of these are they're all built in, so you don't have to waste a whole lot of time doing custom stuff. Alright. Now we're gonna do the on toggle line numbers. That's what I'm gonna call it. So now we're just gonna check, see if that's equal to true. So I don't even have to do that. If it's true, then self.control.set margin width for margin 1 to 0, and then set that equal to false. Otherwise, set the margin width for 1 equal to oh man, I don't remember if I had a variable for that or not. Yep, we did. So self dot left margin width, yeah, that's what I called it. Then you want to, set that equal to true, and that's it for that one. All right. On to a how-to. So on how-to. Now I'm not going to type a full how-to here. I'm just going to show you guys. So you can put this in a file if you want, and then just read from that. But basically, you're just going to do a DLG equals wix.lib.dialogs dot scrolled message dialog. Give it self. This is how to. And you can give it a size, so like, I don't know, 400 by 400 or something, and then just do DLG dot show modal and DLG dot destroy, and that'll show up a little scroll window. But you guys will see all this when we finally run it, but I'm having to write the functions beforehand. So yeah, DLG equals wix dot message dialog self. Let's see, my advanced text editor I made with Python and Wix. That's gonna be our little message there. And oh no, we have one more parameter though. Give it the wix dot okay. Alright, DLG dot show modal DLG dot destroy. And yeah, that's, I believe that is it. So we actually can run the program, but it's not going to do anything. The reason why is because we haven't bound these functions to the file menus. So that's what we're going to do right here. So yeah, we're gonna, it's really simple though. So yeah, like, it's self.bind, then give it the wix.evt for event underscore menu, and we'll be using that one for all these. Then you want to give it the so yeah, it's self.onNew for menu new. So the second parameter, second argument here, is the function to call, and then the third one is for the menu. Now we'll do on open for menu open. On save for menu save. Oops, I had a typo up there too. I'm glad I caught that there. On save as for menu save as. Then on close for menu close. And now I'm gonna put a space to separate these. So this is the edit menu. Self.bind wix.evt menu self.on undo menu undo on redo then on select all for menu select all. Sorry if these videos are running a little bit longer than my normal ones, but there's just a lot of code to go through. So yeah, self.bind evt menu. This is really easy stuff. You guys have probably caught on by now, I'm sure, but I'm just gonna continue doing it. Self.on paste, menu paste, and let's see. Yeah, so we're just gonna do see, menu paste. That's it for that one. Wix.evt menu self dot. Let's see, what was it? On toggle line numbers for menu. Line numbers, yeah, menu line numbers. And self dot bind Wix evt menu self dot on how to for menu how to on about for menu about, and that is it. So guys, final moment, let's see if we don't have any bugs. We have bugs unfortunately. So let's see, line 105 dlg.show modal. Oh, forgot my closing parentheses. Try to build it. There we go. So now I'm gonna just open something here. So we'll test our open function. We'll do open. Uh-oh, we've got error. Let me see. So on open, so I hit here. I'll tell you what, you guys have seen how to do the try and accept, so I'm going to get rid of that. That way I can actually see my error I'm getting here. Alright, so the error it gives us is main window has no attribute dir name. Self.dir. Oh, okay, that would have given us multiple errors. Alright, so now when we try it, hopefully it'll work. Open, I'll open that one. And yeah, so there you go, the open function works. Let's try some select all and stuff. So select all works. Of course all those are going to work because they're built in, but you know, we can try them anyway. Paste, here we go. Let's toggle the line numbers. That works. Here's your so our how to has something, and the about looks like just some argument errors. See new, let's do save. So see it goes to untitled and it goes to save file as. But if we open the one that we just had and say like put in I don't know, say I delete one of these, file, save, you know, we just saved it, and save as, we can save it as something different. Then we can close. So let's check out the how to and the about really quick. So dlg equals scroll message dialog. Okay, we didn't give it a let's see. Not sure if that worked. I think the reason why is because I didn't supply a title there. So yeah, same reason here. Yep. So that's our scroll message dialog. And there you go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and sorry for the length, but it's pretty straightforward, just a lot of code to go through. So yeah, you can add more menus and more functions. Just it's really simple. You do your event function here with the self and event parameters, and then use the self.bind method for the Wix frame to just bind that function to the menu. So thank you guys for watching, and if you stay tuned for the next video, I believe I'm actually going to let's see what so we've done our file menus, and I think the next video we're actually going to get into like some maybe some syntax highlighting. So we'll see, syntax highlighting or some keyboard events. So that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have an awesome day.